Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm gonna show you what I use to do my makeup every morning. I know my previous video I show you guys how I get ready in 15 minutes for work every single morning, but today I want to show you a couple of my favorite products. So what I use as a primer, because I can't put a primer on my face, is Lancome Advanced Genifique. It's like a serum, so as you guys see, you can open it and you just press the top on the liquid. You can just put it on your face. So I started doing my eyebrows and I used Total Temptation of Maybelline. I don't know if you guys can see it. I really like this. It has like an easy way to apply it. It comes like a pencil. It has like a little cut in the front, so it's easy to use it, as you guys can see, to use as a pencil. And it has a little brush at the end. So after my eyebrows, what I'm using as a concealer, the bottom concealer that I'm using, because I'm using two, is the L'Oreal True Match, and is this one here. And my shade is the Fair Light. So I apply this like around my eyes only, because this is the spots that I want to cover. After my concealer, I'm putting on this makeup from Garnier, and it's a SkinActive BB cream makeup. I've done a lot of research about the makeup because I used to buy a new makeup every week because of my skin was giving me rash and pimples and all that ugly stuff. So I tried this one. I think it comes in 3 skin combos. That one is oily, and the color is the light medium, because my skin is oily. It doesn't fill up my pores much, and it doesn't make them more oily and more stuff that they are already, because my skin is too oily. It's been almost like 3 years that I'm using it, and I really don't want to change it because I like it. It has a sunscreen 20, and after you apply it, it's matte. It's not shiny. It's not oily. It doesn't make your skin like too much. After the first concealer, I'm using the second one, which is the True Matte, the L'Oreal one. Is the W123, the Fair Light again. So what I do with this, I apply under my eyes. It has a little brush, as you guys can see, and I apply it here, and I apply it on top and over my nose and a little bit under my chin and on top of my lips, just to put a little bit more emphasis on those spots. So this is how I use my concealer, and it says the shade is Warm. So if you guys can find it with a code, just look for the Warm. After my concealer, as my contour, I'm applying this, which is the Maybelline New York Fit Me Shiny Free Plus Balance. So it comes like this. It has a little bit of a lighter shade in the middle, and then the tone of it is the Toffee Caramel 330. I use it as my contour, so I apply it on my cheeks, some like a line over my nose, as you guys saw on the previous video, under my lips, and sometimes if I want to, I put it over my eyebrows, so it makes my forehead looks a little bit skinnier. It works really good. So after I do this, I apply my LA Girl Pro Powder, high definition setting powder, and it's the tone, the banana yellow, which I love the banana yellow. I'm gonna show you this one too, because I use that one, the BP banana setting powder. So I like this one too. It's really good, so I just play with them. It depends which one works better for me in the morning. So what I do with this, I just get my BB blender, don't mind it, it's a little bit dirty, and I just tap on under my eyes and over my nose, a little bit on my forehead, on my chin and under my cheek. So I just let it sit, and I'm using my bronzer, which is the Dirty Little Secret Cosmetics, and it's a skinny deep bronzer. So it's this one. So what I do with this, I go and I apply it on my cheeks and on my nose. As I use it like as my contour, but the powder version. So this is the color of it, and this is what I do. The same thing I use my contour stick, I use the powder after. So after that, after I have everything set up and I use this powder, I take my brush and I just blend everything. And when I'm done with this, I take my bronzer again and I apply it on my cheeks to make them look better. And what I do, I'm using the Tarte blush, which is quick. So this is what I use as my blush with my bronzer. So after that, I'm using my favorite, and it's a little bit messed up, I'm sorry guys. I'm using my Morphe Impact highlighter, and the shade is the Spark. It's my favorite because it's not white and it's not gold. It's like medium, somewhere in the middle. So it doesn't make my face too shiny. Like it doesn't look like I don't look like a Christmas tree. So this is what I do for my highlighter. I put a little bit on top of my nose, on my top of my cheeks, top of my lips to give more emphasis on my lips, and a tiny bit on my chin. And then if I really feel like to bother my eyebrows a little bit at the end when I'm ready, I use the e.l.f. eyebrow powder, which is the medium, and it's A1302, and it looks like this. So I basically use the powder or I use the cream. It depends if I don't have the pencil, but the pencil, it makes my life easy in the morning. So I use a little bit of the powder and I just fill in whatever spots the pencil might not filled. So this is what I'm using. Sometimes when I don't use the Tarte blush, I'm using the e.l.f. blush, which the name of it is Twinkie Pink, and it's like this. It's not pink, it looks, it's not that pink, and the camera looks more pink, but it makes your makeup look really good. So I use this, and then at the end of all this, I just pull my eyelashes a little bit up, because as you guys can see, I don't use fake eyelashes. I don't have the patience to deal with them, to be honest with you, and I don't like when I apply them and then the front part comes off during the work time, and I have to go glue it again. So I don't use fake lashes, and I don't have time to go get my lashes done. I wish I could. It will make my life easier. But my lashes are already like too long on their own. So I just apply my mascara, and apply the right mascara. So everybody at work is like, oh my god, I love your lashes, where are you getting your lashes? And I'm like, they're not fake, they're mine. So what I'm using for my mascara, I like to mix my mascaras. Like, this is the final step of my makeup, and this is the most important for me, because I like my lashes to look natural. I don't want my lashes to look all sticky together and show that they have a lot of mascara on and look ugly and disgusting, just for them to look longer. So what I do, I mix my 3 favorite mascaras, and sometimes I use 4. So oh, before I use my mascara, I forgot to tell you guys, I use as eyeliner the Mellow pen eyeliner. I really like this eyeliner because it's creamy and it's a pencil. So you just draw the line. You just need to have it like a stapler, because sometimes it gets like the top part is soft, so sometimes it gets hard to get the line straight. But I'm so used to it. I just drew the line, and it makes my life easy. I don't have to fill it in. If I close my eyes, it doesn't go everywhere. It doesn't get messy, so it's really good, and it dries right away. So this is the best part. So what I'm doing with my mascaras, I'm mixing 4 different ones. Oh my god, and they're all pink. So okay, so I'm gonna tell you which ones are they. So the first one is the Big Eyes of Maybelline. So I like this one because it has the bottom part for your little lashes. You want to use it, which I don't use it because it makes my bottom lashes too long, so I don't really use it. Sometimes I use it on the top because it separates them really nice and it makes them look natural. And then this is the top part. So this is the first one. The second one is the Maybelline again, the Falsies, but the Flirt. So as you can see, the brush, it has a little bit of curve, so it makes your lashes. I love these two. Sometimes I don't even have to use all 4 of them. I just mix these 2. I add this one first. I apply this one first, and then I apply that one, and my lashes are like a butterfly. So what I do in a regular basis, I use my Tarte mascara. I love that mascara. This is my favorite, and it is my favorite because it keeps my lashes separated. It doesn't stick them together. It doesn't make them look ugly. It doesn't make them look like a bunch of lashes all together. So it makes them look very, very natural. And this mascara is the Light Camera Lashes. So I'm so excited about it, and I feel it's so good, and It doesn't have like a special brush, it's just the mascara, how it works. It makes my lashes look so natural. That's why everybody's like, oh my god, where you get your lashes? They think I'm wearing fake lashes. I'm not wearing fake lashes. So what I do first though, I use my Tarte, the lifted, the pink one, because this one, the thing with that one is that it's brown. It's like a dark brown, so it does the same thing that this one does. They almost work the same, it's a different color. So what I do with this one is I apply it first and then I apply this, so my top lashes look darker than the bottom ones, and then I apply this on the bottom because it's brown and it makes my lashes on the bottom look more natural. If I want to make my look darker, then I use this one at the end, or I just use these two and I'm done. The only thing with these two is that they're more strong, and when I have to take my makeup off, it takes longer and it makes it harder for me to take it off. These are better when you wanna remove your makeup. So this is basically it. This is basically what I'm using. At the end, if I wanna add an eyeliner, I use the Smashbox eyeliner. I like it because it's soft and it lasts long. And the best part of this is that I wear contacts, so my eyes sometimes get very watery. So if it happens for me to like get watery eyes, they don't that eyeliner doesn't come off. So it kind of like waterproof, but it's not waterproof. But it lasts very long. So I like this one. So for my lips, what I'm using is the NARS. That shade is peachy, but it's so I just tap this one on my lips, play with it a little bit, and then I go on top with my Clarity matte finish lip gloss, which is a little bit lighter, and it makes my lips look natural. And it's matte and it doesn't come off, and I don't have to worry about drinking or eating and it's gonna come off and I have to apply it again. So I just let it sit for the whole day. So this, I'm looking to see if I use anything else that I didn't show you guys. So basically that was it. That's all I'm using on my everyday makeup routine for work. So I want to show you guys a couple of my small palettes that I'm using in case I want to add a little bit of color on my eyes in the morning. What I mostly use is the Icon Mini because I love this eyeshadow boxes. You can take them anywhere and they have everything in there, like you guys can see. It has like a base, and then it has almost my bronzer, and like in a lighter form, and then it gets darker and darker, and then it has black here. This is one of the palettes that I use if I want to add a little bit of color on my eyes in the morning. And I'm using this one too, which is that one is Style London, and it's like this. This is a nice palette too. As you guys can see, this is the shadow that I mostly use because I like natural colors. This is, the name of it is the 18 Square eyeshadow palette. Is carbon free, vitamin E, mineral base, and is good. I'm very picky with the products that I'm using because, like I said, my skin is very sensitive, so I'm having a hard time with stuff. What I'm using, like when I have the time to play with my eyebrows, like on a weekend or if I have to go out. I use Wonder Brow. What? You see, guys, that's a little brush. I don't really I see the pencil much easier because it's like you just drew the line and that's it. This one you have to be very careful because it's liquid and you have to apply it very, very carefully. What I do sometimes is like I do the outline with my pencil and then I use this to just fill in because this one lasts longer too, and is the brown gel, black and brown. 013E is the shade that I'm using. So this is basically it. This is everything that I'm using on my everyday makeup routine. This is basically, yeah. And of course I'm applying my favorite bath and body work, 1,000 wishes. It smells really, really good. So I apply that cream over my neck, and then I have the body spray too. It smells good and it lasts all day, and this is one of my favorites. So that was basically it, guys. I hope you guys like it. If you like it, thumbs up, subscribe for more. I'm gonna have on the bottom the link of everything, all the products that I'm using if you guys wanna order it. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys on my next video.